Hello everyone. In today's class, we are going to discuss on the topic electric drive. And these are the outline of today's discussion. What is electric drive? Block diagram of electric drive, advantage and disadvantage of electric drive, and classification of electric drive. What is electric drive? So electric drive is a system which is generally used to control the motion of electric machine. The motion of electric machine can be controlled with the help of the prime mover. So what is prime mover? Now function of the prime mover is to provide the mechanical energy to the drive, and the drive will control the motion control of the electrical machine. Here the prime mover we are using maybe of your diesel engine, petrol engine, steam engine, etc. So here you can see drives are a system employed for motion control, and motion control is required by the help of the prime mover, and drive that employ electric motor as a prime mover is known as an electric drive. Advantage of electric drive. What are the advantages of electric drive? Number one, it has a very large range of speed, torque and power, and it can operate in all the four quadrant of speed torque plane, and it has a very less noise pollution also. Another one is that its efficiency of the drive is very high because the losses that occurring in the electric drive is less. Last one is that it can be easily started because it does not require any type of refueling at the time of the starting. Because of that reason, it can be started easily. Next one is your disadvantage of electric drive. Number one, its initial cost is very high because number of motor is being used to drive the number of machine. Because of that reason, its initial cost is high. And it offers also very poor dynamic response, and in case of any short circuit or any breakout occurs, the whole system operation ceased. So this is one of the disadvantages of electric drive. Here you can see noise level at the working spot is also high, and it requires regular maintenance because number of machine is being used to drive a single motor. So here you can see this is the block diagram of electric drive, which is consist of source, power modulator, motor, load, sensing unit and control unit. Here the source that are being used are of two types. One is a DC source, another one is a AC source. Again, AC source are of two types. One is a single phase AC supply and another one is a three phase AC supply. So here you can see power modulator is used. Here the power modulator is being used to modulate the power or the energy or the supply which is coming from the source to the motor. Here power modulator modulates the power which is coming from the source to the load such a manner कि motor will transmit the required amount of speed torque characteristics to the load. Here power modulator will be also acting as it will also act during the transient period. Transient period means during the starting of the motor, during the braking of the motor and during the reversal of the speed of the motor. Power modulator will restrict the excess amount of current flowing from the source to the motor in order to protect the motor from any damage. The power modulator will be used to restrict the excess amount of the current flowing from the source to the motor during transient period. Here the power modulator will be also acting as a converter. It will convert AC to DC, DC to AC or vice versa. For example, if the source is your DC supply and your motor which is being used is your induction motor, so we have to give AC supply to the motor. For that case, in that case, power modulator will convert that DC to AC. And power modulator will also help us to choose the mode of operation such as motoring condition or braking condition. So here you can see motor is there. So there are different types of motor which is being employed in electric drive. For example, DC electrical motor such as your series motor, shunt motor, compound motor. AC motor may be your stepper motor, induction motor, brushless DC motor. The load that is being used in electric drive may be your rolling machine, pump, etc. Here you can see a sensing unit is being used. Here the sensing unit is being used or employed to sense the drive parameter such as the speed and the current of the motor. If the speed and the current of the motor is high, it will provide the signal to the control unit for protection purpose. So basically your sensing unit is employed to sense the drive parameter for protection purpose. After sensing the drive parameter, it will give the signal to the control unit and control unit will pass that signal to the modulator. According to that, modulator will modulate the required amount of parameter in order to protect the electrical drive. So this is a block diagram of the electrical drive. Next one is your classification of electric drive. Your electric drive is further classified into three types. One is a group electric drive, another one is your individual electric drive, third one is your multi-motor electric drive. Now, what is group electric drive? In case of group electric drive, number of machine is being driven by a single large motor. Here you can see, here a main motor is there. The main motor is driving the number of motors connected to the common shaft of that main motor. So this type of drive which is driving the number of motor connected to a single large main motor to a common shaft, that type of drive is known as your group drive. Here you can see where several machines are organized on a single shaft are driven by a single large motor. This system is known as your electric drive. Now, advantage of electric drive, group electric drive, initial cost is less. Why initial cost is less? Because a single large motor is required, only one single large motor to drive the number of machine connected to its common shaft. Because of that reason, its initial cost is less. It requires less space and maintenance. Next one is in case of group drive. In case of group drive, overload occurring for main motor is very less. And power factor and efficiency of the group drive is also good. What is the disadvantages of group electric drive? So one of the important disadvantages of group electric drive is that in case there is any fault in the main motor, the whole operation of the system will be ceased, because single motor, main motor is being used to drive the number of machine connected to the common shaft of it. So if there is a fault in the main motor, then it causes stopping of all the small machines which is connected to it. The second disadvantage is that future expansion is not possible. It is also one of the disadvantages of group electric drive. Third one is that noise produced by the group drive is high, because number of machine is operated simultaneously. Because of that reason, you can say noise produced by the group drive is very high. The layout of group drive is fixed and cannot be changed. As a result, its appearance is also not good because of the layout. And since further expansion is also not possible, the layout of the group drive is fixed. Because of this reason, you can say further expansion is also not possible. So these are the disadvantages of group electric drive. What is individual electric drive? In case of an individual electric drive, single motor is used to drive a single machine. So this is the individual electric drive. So in case of individual electric drive, single motor drives a single machine. Here you can see when an individual machine is fitted with its own electric motor, then that electric drive is known as an individual electric drive, because here only one motor will drive a one machine. Number of machine will not be driven in this case. So that type of drive is known as your individual electric drive. So what is its advantage? Now in case of an individual electric drive, future expansion is possible because only a single machine is connected to a main motor. Number of machine is being not connected here. The future expansion is possible. Here the layout is not fixed as it in case of your group drive. So individual drive have good appearance because its layout is also small and its layout is not fixed. Expansion is also possible. Its appearance is good. Flexibility is there in the layout. So third one is your individual drive is economical in long term because it does not require large maintenance. Its maintenance is low as compared to your group electric drive. So disadvantage of electric drive. Disadvantage of electric drive is that its initial cost is high because each different machine is being driven by a single motor. For different type of machine, we have to use different main electric motor. The number of motor is single motor drives a single machine. Therefore, for the operation of number different types of motor, electric motor. So here you can say in case of an individual electric drive, initial cost is high. The power, there is a power loss in the transmission system equipment such as gear and pulley, etc. So there is a power loss occurred in transmission system equipments in case of individual electric drive. So these are the disadvantages of individual electric drive. What is multimotor electric drive? So in case of multimotor electric drive, number of motor is being used to operate the different parts of the same machine. Here you can say what is multimotor electric drive. So in case of a multimotor electric drive, different motor is being used to operate the different parts of the same machine. So that type of drive is known as your multimotor electric drive. Here you can see number of motor is being connected to the different parts of the same machine. Mechanism is same, machine is being same, but different motors is being used to operate the different parts of the same machine. So this type of drive where number of motor is being used to operate the different parts of the same machine is known as your multi-motor electric drive. A mechanism in which separate motor is used for operating the different parts of the same machine is known as a multi-motor electric drive. Examples of multi-motor electric drive are your crane, lifts, hoist, etc. What is the advantage of electric drive? Multimotor electric drive. Number one, multimotor electric drive provides better control of process because in case of multimotor electric drive, according to our requirement, we can control the different parts of the same machine. Because of that reason, you can say multimotor drive provides better control of process. Number two, with the help of the multimotor drive, a complicated process can be automated. This is the advantage of multimotor electric drive. In multimotor drive, each machine is being driven by separate motor. Hence, it can be individually started and stopped according to our requirement or as per the desired. So this is the advantage of multimotor electric drive. Here you can see the layout of the multimotor electric drive is flexible. in the installation of different machines. Next is your disadvantage of multimotor electric drive. The disadvantage of multimotor electric drive is that multimotor electric drive involves high initial cost because number of motors is being used to operate different parts of same machine. Because of that reason, you can say its initial cost is very high. Next one is the maintenance of one and more motor causes disturbance to the entire system. So this is the disadvantage of multimotor electric drive. Thank you for today's class.